everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time we started our epic adventure off in the world of Pokemon. And this time, though, we're actually going to continue on our adventure and try to leave Viridian City to go north. But before that, let's go check out the gym and see if we can actually enter it. Because, admittedly, I'd like to try. So let's go and talk to this old man here and see if he has information for us. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Man, Viridian City Pokemon Gym. Yep, he is always closed. This gym will not become important until later. You can actually try to enter and this happens. Viridian's gym's doors are locked. Get kicked off immediately. By the way, in case you're wondering, there is nothing in these flowers. Believe me, I have tried repeatedly and many times. There are invisible items in this game, and it's sucky. I think I'm just going to go north and go up to Route 2. There are no new Pokemon on this route, so I'm not going to bother until later, because guess what? The new Pokemon on this route, by the way, I lied about that, are Pokemon that exist in the first dungeon, so I'm not going to bother going over them in a bio yet. I'll just let you know right now. So let's actually go talk to this person over here. My town may be small, but don't underestimate it. Wicked bite. Have you caught one already? No, I have not, and I choose not to. Are you going to Viridian Forest? The natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. Before you go in, Viridian Forest, I highly recommend to stock up on antidotes. Trust me, otherwise you're getting poisoned. There's a particular Pokemon in that area that does it, Viridian Forest. Home to 3 new Pokemon. Well, rather, 3 new Pokemon and 2 evolutionary groups. First being Caterpie, a pure bug type. Now, Caterpie evolves later into a bug flying type, but outright speaking, Caterpie is not actually that good of a Pokemon. Pure bug types generally aren't exactly that good. And they generally have a little bit of problems going forward, given the fact that, well, it doesn't exactly, it evolves early, but the problem is that it literally gets walled afterwards, and I'm getting bad luck. But yeah, I'd recommend outright if you really want a bug type. These guys are not for you. You're better off getting something else. Next, also you can find its evolved form Metapod as well at 5% of the time. But besides that, it's not exactly a big worry to go after the Metapod, because you can go after it only for experience, because frankly, it's only really useful if you want to go after experience and whatnot. And I recommend, if you want to do that, be my guest, because it actually works. But besides that, I won't exactly be too concerned. So the other Pokemon on that route is Weedle. Weedle is a bug poison type, so it can evolve into a bug poison type. Poison typing is great because it gives it a secondary typing. It can deal a lot more damage. It also has the move Poison Sting, so you're going to want to keep an eye out in case you run into one, and either run or one-shot it, because guess what? It will Poison Sting you first shot, and it has a chance of doing poison damage. If you're poisoned, you essentially take 116 HP each turn. Also, we found a free Pokeball. But besides that, I will say outright that Weedle is not exactly a good thing to run into, because it just does poison damage. It does still String Shot as well. You can also evolve Kakuna, the evolved form, at 5% of the rates. But besides that, they really aren't too good. They evolve into Beedrill later on, which is a good-looking Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, Beedrill suffers from one big thing, is the fact that it's a poison type in a generation where poison types are not that good. So, yeah, I will say that outright. The last Pokemon on this dang forest is known as Pikachu, a pure electric type that you can find early on but at a low catch rate, or rather encounter rate. Well, rather, both, because it's very hard to catch. Pikachu will start with its actual electric type move first, so that way it can actually deal electric type damage and do same type attack bonus. Really good to have if you want a Pokemon that can actually do same type attack bonus very early on. Also, it's the only early electric type you can find. For poison, use antidotes and get Pokemon words. Essentially speaking, Pikachu is your best option if you want an electric type, because otherwise, you're waiting till like 3 gyms to get an electric type. It sucks. And if you're playing LeafGreen, it's even worse, because guess what? There is only 2 electric types that you can ever encounter besides the Pikachu. And the other one is a Fire Red exclusive, so guess what? I'm stuck. So it's either that or picking other electric types I really don't care for. So besides that though, I would actually recommend Pikachu highly, because guess what? It really hits hard, and also Pikachu! And I just realized I totally will probably one-shot it with Drag, because if it goes down from scratch, it means it's not defense innate. You're static. Yep, that sucks. Well, that sucks. Static annoys me, but I have paralysis heal, thankfully, but let's hope to catch it. Pikachu has a decently low catch rate, so keep in mind. So let's see if we can catch it. 3! There we go. Got Pikachu, and we caught our next team member. Well, I guess the nickname's not going to really work too much with the female gender, but whatever. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build up and cause lightning storms. Should I name it Pikachu? Yes, I will. I will nickname it the name I am picking, based on the anime. The name of this Pikachu is known as Sparky from Richie's Pokemon. Back in the anime. Oh man, we all remember the days of Ash losing to his Charizard losing to that Pikachu. Man, dropped the ball then. To be fair though, Charizard was super arrogant. It's his own dang fault. Wonder how many times we get one shot by something only to get lose. Probably. Let's see what nature it has. Docile nature. That is... Okay, that's a average nature. It's actually pretty decent. Plus defense, minus defense. Doesn't matter for Pikachu, but it means I'm just not going to get any benefits from it. It just means that just fine. I don't really concern myself right now with natures, but that's actually a better nature than I thought. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug-type Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Yeah, bug-type Pokemon trainers are annoying. Weaken the Pokemon before attempting capture. When healthy, they may escape. Yep. The catch rate increases based on how much HP they have. Trainer tips. Your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, stay away from grassy areas. He's not wrong. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. Probably a bug type. I was right. Go, Sparky! Before the generation, though, it's not Gen 4, so you don't get to see this fun, nice little change of Pikachu's tail shape in this generation. So, yeah, I'm not exactly too concerned. I remember pre-recording this before, a long time ago, where I did get lucky with the nature for Sparky, and I actually managed to get a nature that's plus speed minus defense, which is actually the best nature you need for a Pikachu, because Hasty is incredibly good. And honestly, it's really good on a Pokemon that's made around speed and nothing else. 22 experience points. Potion. Nice. We got that healing item. We need to get back that healing. So let's go ahead and leave. You couldn't let me leave once, Caterpie. Might as well one-shot of dang drag. It's not like it's going to matter all that much. Plus, I want Sparky to get some experience before a certain gym battle. Because Sparky's going to do a lot of work later in the game, just not now, unfortunately. I want to try to level up both George and Sparky, and it's frankly going to be annoying if I don't do that. Level 4. Sparky will not be able to learn any new moves yet. It's going to take a while before it even learns Quick Attack. It first learns Tail Whip, unfortunately. And I just realized George is not exactly fully healthy, and I would like to use Potion. I might as well do it for 6 HP. Alright, let's just go switching around and just keep grinding up levels. So, I'm going to recommend using George first, and then we're going to use Drag next right after, so we can keep getting level ups. Because the first trainer we fight is a Bug Catcher. Bug Catchers, no matter what, will have Bug-type moves. Hey, you have Pokemon, come on! Let's battle them. When your eyes meet, you must challenge yourself to a battle. You have no choice in this matter whatsoever. Bug Catcher Rick would like to battle. He sends out Weedle, and I am glad I'm switching, because Weedle sucks. Alright, so let's use Drag and burn it to ashes at least. Hopefully it uses String Shot first. Nope, it uses its bread and butter. Ah, dang it. No, not poison. Well, there goes 116 for my HP every turn. Get out of here with your blasted poison. Thank you. I need George to get a fighting type move, and it's really annoying that I have to wait this long. Caterpie. Again. Well, how much experience level does George have? 21. That's enough for Caterpie, at least. I could try to fight it with George, but the problem is I have to risk using Leer too many times in order to do it. And frankly, it's easier just to let Drag just smack it around with Ember because it's easy, and I have antidotes to save it from poison. It is going to burn through my poison storage, or this poison instead. Bleh. It's going to burn through my inventory, but besides that, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Great, can't talk today. That's what I get for trying to record when I'm tired. Level 6, that's exactly what I want. I have Low Kick, finally, which is a move that does damage based on weight for a fighting type. I defeated Bug Catcher Red. No, Caterpie can't hack it! Really? Then why haven't you evolved it? Oh, wait, it's level 6. Can't evolve to level 6. Now then, where was I? Oh, right. Stop that. Alright, let's use a potion on Drag, because frankly, most of the damage it took was blasted poison damage, and that's annoying. It's taking 3 HP per turn. So, normally I wouldn't, but I'm going to go through the grass anyway, because frankly, I want to fight a Pokemon. Nothing. Another bug catcher. Let's go fight him. Yo, you can't just jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Rude. I can jam out however I dang well please. Bug catcher dog would like to battle. Weedle. Why hasn't it Kakuna yet? I will never know. Let's just use Drag and just burn it to ashes at this point. Will you stop the poison thing? Really? You know what? I'm just gonna leave you poison. This sucks. Alright, alright. I've had enough of you. I've had enough. Get out of here. You've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. Enough, man. Enough. Alright, now, no. I am not dealing with you stupid Caterpillars for another second. I might take poison damage, but I really don't want to deal with this stupid Caterpie pain. Real pain. Go away, you stupid Weedle. It's just free experience for Drag, but I really just need to get rid of the Caterpies and Weedles. So, Kakuna, thankfully, is easy to take care of. Because it only knows Harden. So, yeah, kind of good. I won't worry about doing the Fence Plussing, because, frankly, it's not going to matter. It is in a Pokemon that's evolved in a trainer battle, so we can actually get more experience. Let's switch out and go to Sparky. Because Sparky will actually be able to do damage to it, because guess what? Harden only affects its physical defense. Thundershock is a special attack. Aha! Well, I love when plan comes together. Although it's doing less damage than I thought, then again, Sparky's level 4, not exactly that strong yet. I remember back when I pre-recorded this, it was technically level 5 critical hit. I remember getting a critical hit and then paralyzed right after. It was actually pretty funny. So let's see if we can knock it out in the second last turn, I believe, because I know it's about to survive 1 HP. There we go. That's unfortunate for me, but whatever. Also, it was a lot faster getting that Sparky this time, because frankly, it took a while for me to find a Pikachu. Catcher dog is done. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon? Alright, so let's use the antidote again, because... Why am I going to my name? Let's use the antidote again, because apparently we keep getting poisoned. That's like the second time now. I know I get poisoned often, but this sucks. Fingertips. Contact Professor Oak at VIPC to get your Pokedex evaluated. I recommend checking your Pokedex and making sure it gets maximum, otherwise you're basically running into problems. Because you need to have certain Pokemon in Pokedex, or rather, up to a certain number of Pokemon to have in order to get more Pokedex data, and you will get rare items. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. I refuse to ever go easy on another trainer. I'll make you cry and scream. Heather, Kendra, Anthony, let's battle Caterpie. Weedle, Caterpie, and I do this a lot. Let's just use Leer and lower its physical defense so we can actually do more damage to it. It's not going to exactly do much. All it knows is tackle and swing shot. And it's just less annoying to do it otherwise. I think 2 stages of doing it will be good enough. Slow Kick won't do much damage because guess what? Bug resists fighting. No, I am not kidding. It's that stupid. So sadly, I'm going to have to use Scratch and Mega on my very way. Half HP, that's actually good. Although, I don't like the fact I'm getting criticaled. Thanks, game. And you got criticaled instead. Haha! Had to. 79. Nice, level 7. That's actually pretty good for me, because more attack and more speed. Caterpie again. I'm going to switch out for that, and I'm going to have Sparky take the hit. Sparky, go! Because is in the Caterpie, and level 8. Might want to... Thundershock. I might be a little bit in trouble, because level 8's a bit annoying. Ow. Ah, paralysis. I love when Static procs, because frankly, Static's a useful ability in the early games, because frankly, it's annoying to get hit by, and I might want to switch, because right now, though, Tackle's just going to knock Sparky out. I'm definitely going to need some healing after this, because it sucks. Gonna need some burn heal. No, not really, just need more antidotes. Because this area has a painful problem. Ember. There we go. Don't Caterpie at least. Nothing to worry about, at least. That's done with. Drag level 12, and I believe Sparky will also level up. That's good. One more level for Dragon Link Metal Claw. Level 5, very good. And player defeated Pokecatcher Anthony. Oh, boo, nothing went right. 96 money for winning. They will not evolve for a while, so yeah, we're basically waiting. And I just realized I'm definitely low on HP on certain Pokemon. I think I can get away with Drag being low HP right now because, admittedly, Sparky isn't going to serve much purposes in the gym battle coming up, and frankly, I'd rather not. I will off-screen grind for Sparky because, admittedly, it being low level right now is kind of one of the screwy things about it. I do wish it was higher level because Sparky can actually be a little bit more annoying. You can actually find Pikachu around level 5, so it does suck, but besides that, I'm not exactly concerned. Although, if I see another Weedle again, I think I'm going to lose it, because Weedle sucks. And that poison status also sucks. Alright, there's another book catcher up here, by the way, and he will challenge you if you get too close, or talk to him. You know that Pokemon can evolve? Yes, they all evolve, and you're fighting me anyway. For example, he sent out a Metapod, which is the evolved form of the dang Caterpie line. I can technically use this, but I also would rather not. The reason I use Drag for these is because, frankly, this takes forever if I don't take it down, and Sparky's not doing much damage. So, I think it's going to go down quickly. Yes, it is. They're not exactly good special defensively. There's actually none of the line that actually are good special defensively. What is your experience now? I think you're very close to level 1. Yes, you are. So, I'd like to at least try to get close to level 11, because at level 11, George will learn a move that's actually way better than Low Kick. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to have to switch out again, do the switch out strategy again. Technically speaking, the way he's talking about evolution is the fact that Caterpie evolves at level 7, and he had a Metapod. Although, you'll never find a bug catcher in this area having the Butterfree, so don't bother. So, yeah, I also will probably off-screen catch some Pokemon because, frankly, you're going to need to off-screen catch something because it's annoying. Besides that, I'm not really too concerned about it. Go to George again and get some more level-ups for that. Also, it does cancel out all the dang stats condition of String Shot. It does suck getting hit by String Shot a lot. And the reason I don't bother with George is, plainly, it's going to increase his physical defense. Unless I got a lucky critical, I'm not going to be able to knock down an HP down a bit at all. Because it's just going to be spamming Scratch over and over again. There's a Thunderstruck I actually do damage based on its special defense stat, and it's not going to be able to do anything about it because Harden only works on physical defense. So we're basically just playing the waiting game on the stinging Metapod. Alright, Harden again. Alright, so defense rose again, yada yada yada, etc, etc, etc. Go burn Thunderstruck. There we go. George gained 54 at level 8. That's actually pretty good. George level 54, and it gained... Aw, so close. Oh, I lost. How close are you to a level up? I'm getting a little annoyed to look. You are... Of course. 1 experience point short. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you, for the love of Arceus, kidding me? And apparently calling out Arceus' name sends him to summon the Caterpie. Yeah, of course. Well, I guess I can beat around Pokemon this route and just speed up until we get to a trainer battle, because frankly, this is going to take a while. Ow. Really? Stop that. Just stop the criticals. You have no right to crit. Alright, that's done with. At least that's over. I was a little bit annoying to deal with that dang Caterpie, at least. We got a potion here. We've replaced when we losed up. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy for that. Let's check the sign out before we exit Viridian Forest. Turns out, you can't catch a Pokemon that's belongs to somebody else. Third Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon to catch them. No doing Wes or the character from Pokemon XE. So, yeah, no snag machine. Yeah. You better listen to that sign, otherwise you're basically doing a illegal action. I have to lower your blasted defense in order to do damage. It sucks. Alright, let's just take care of this Caterpie before it gets in my way again. Because level 4 is decent experience, but besides that... Okay, that's at least doable. Ironically enough, it's not doing much damage, and I could call it, but I'd rather not. So, yeah, there's a bug catcher here. Let's be careful, because this bug catcher does have a Weedle, like quickly. So, I could get away with using Sparky first, but I'm gonna have to just use a wild Pokemon to fight it. I'd rather use Drag for this, because frankly... What's it? Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why the rush? The rush? Well, the rush is obvious. You are a pain, bug catcher Stampy, to me, because you have Weedle at level 9. Yeah, that's why I'm sending out Drag, because this thing sucks. Thankfully, though, it's still frail and useless. 99 experience points. Bug catcher Sammy's been defeated. I give, you're good at this. 180 for winning, 108 for winning. Alright, I'm going to level up Pikachu because I know for a fact I'm probably going to run into a Pokemon right before I leave, and it means free experience points. I was wrong. Outright wrong. I have to look for one to actually hit around for 1 experience point. Okay, what am I fighting? Of course, a level 5 Pikachu that have already grown my Pikachu to level 5, because why not? Might as well send Drag out and nuke it. It's just my luck, and why are you bothering with Growl? I barely use Scratch as much. Burn! Really? I could try to catch it, but I'd rather not. It's just no point in double catching a Pikachu. I have a decent nature, I don't really care that much. Sparky good level 26 experience, level 6. Yeah, Tail Up, unfortunately, is one of those suckier moves that you don't want to see, and it sucks. Let's go and leave. Finally, and leave Viridian Forest, leaving Free Rest, Preview City ahead. There are some people here. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. And the other one is, do you know the evolution cancel technique? When Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. Technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. If you want to cancel an evolution, well, press and hold B while they're evolving. Then you can cancel the evolution. There's a reason to want to do this, though. If a Pokemon has a move that can get in its pre-evolved form that can't get into its other evolved form, then you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Also, we're going to Pewter City, home of the first gym leader. And let's go heal the Pokemon Center, because I think we're going to need desperate healing. While I could go to the gym leader, I'm not going to bother with today. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like to heal your Pokemon? Yes, I would. Alright, so... Thank you for waiting. Restore your Pokemon to full health. Alright, good. See you again, and let's talk to the people that are in the Pokemon Center. Yawn. Your lip sings. Pokemon gets drowsy. Me too. So, and this guy over here. What? Team Rocket is that Moon, huh? I'm on the phone. Scram! I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. I'm trading Pokemon with that kid over there. I had 2 Pikachu, I figured I might as well trade one. Hi, glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So go on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear your profile. Tell me something good about yourself. What's your profile? Yes, what's your profile? Alright. Like you decide not to. You're fickle, aren't you? Don't remember about profile and phrases and whatnot on this one because, no. Okay, you like your profile the way it is. I think so too. Anyway, so the PC has a storage system in case you need to go after it. Let's actually use Professor Oak's Pokedex entry in order to check. Have your Pokedex ready? Yes. My Pokedex you made in your Pokedex is 10 Pokemon seen and 3 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating? You have lots to do. Go into every patch of grass you see and look for Pokemon. Let's link Professor Oak's PC. Yep, pretty much. That's just basically how you understand it. So besides that, we're fine. Let's go and talk to this guy. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just hobbyists. Computer Gym's Brock is like that one, not one bit. Yeah, Brock is definitely not like that. And frankly, you're gonna have to be careful. You know what I'm doing? Oh, I'm spraying repel to keep wild Pokemon out of my garden. You know what I'm doing? That's right, it's hard work. Here's the city again. Stone Gray City. So, yeah, Pewter City is home to a type of gym leader that's going to be very, very tough if you pick a Charmander like I have. Let's go talk to the old man here. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves can be taught to people by people. Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a stats problem. Sleep, poison, burn, or paralysis, so they're all effective. Catching Pokemon is never a sure thing. They're not wrong. Pokemon catching can be very, very, very much a headache. And frankly, honest, it sucks. So there is a Pokemon here. We can actually go there if we want to, but at the same time, I'm gonna not do that because it frankly annoys me because I have no money right now because right now the bug catching didn't exactly give me much to work with. At best, I can get potions and Pokeballs. So check out the museum? No. Really? You absolutely have to go. Whoa, he is dragging me. When did I know this would happen? This is it, the museum. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. Blasted man, I do not concede to this. I want to go check out the other house. Let's go in here and talk to this kid. Viridian, sit. Bow wow. Our Pokemon is an outsider, so it's fickle and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore you and skill trainer in battle. Only had some badges. There's a reason for that. So, a trainer Pokemon will level up faster, yes. It's actually very good if you want to use a Pokemon that technically evolves faster. Downside, if you don't have the gym badges required, you're basically not going to be able to utilize it effectively. Before going to the museum, though, I would like to check out this area over here, because if you check a certain spot, there it is, a Pokeball right in the middle. So, yeah, it was a very annoying thing to find. It's a hidden item that you cannot find on the ground. So, yeah, make sure you try to find it. Anyway, museum. Yes, it's 50 for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? Yes. I'm not a child, I'm a grown man. Well, I mean, I technically want the free money, so we're fine. This is the museum for Pokemon information. You should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. Aerodactyl Fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. The other one is a Kabuto's Fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. That's right, dead Pokemon. This month, we're running a space exhibit. Rocket, fish shuttle. I want a Pikachu, it's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise. He's one of those guys that say, I promise, and does not catch the Pikachu. To be fair though, it's a hard catch rate. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? It looks like an ordinary rock to me. A meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. It's thought to be a moonstone. July 20, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a color TV so I could watch the news. Logic, he is technically correct. So, let's just go downstairs again and leave the museum. We pretty much did everything we could here in Pewter City, except for one thing. The gym. However, instead of going to the gym, we're going to actually talk to this lady here, and let's see what that is. The fairy comes from the moon. That's what the rumor is. It appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. The gym leader, here's the gym leader, Leader Brock, the rock-solid Pokemon trainer. So, before we do that, I think we're going to end this off right here. Next time on Pokemon LeafGreen, we'll be challenging Brock the gym leader and seeing what can we do to fight him. See you all next time.